think, believe me, these niggas doubted me. Look what I'm becoming. What I did, it made a man of me. All the that I did, I swear my
What it do, YouTube? It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty. Back at y'all with another video, man. Y'all know why we here. To handle business. But before we handle that business, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it again. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it one more. Matter of fact, like, comment, subscribe. Before I gotta beat you up, y'all know what's going on, man. Look, Instagram gonna be right here on the screen, right here. Make sure you follow a brother, man. You know, it's free. I let y'all know what's going on. Y'all get into a little bit of my life, what I do on a day-to-day basis. Ty Fetty _ man. Tap in with your boy. We got the story of Cameron Terrell, Roller 90 Crip. One of y'all sent me this video, bro, so I clicked on it. It sound interesting. Feel me? Said he a white boy. He was banging. Who better tap in? Never did a Hood Politics video. Shout out Hood Politics, man. Let's see what they talking about.
Welcome to Hood Politics.
Welcome.
In this episode, I will be discussing the story of Cameron Terrell, also known as Milk or White Boy from the rolling 90s neighborhood.
They
Crip,
named his ass Milk.
Which is a gang located on the west side of South Central Los
Ain't it a LA YouTuber named Milk that is a Crip too? Or am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping, but ain't his name Milk?
Angeles. The facts of the case are as follows.
Or maybe he might be Hoover. I think he Hoover. His name Milk though, for sure. He be doing interviews with Sean Cotton.
When the average person thinks of South Central Los Angeles, the things that often come to mind are crime, poverty, and gangs. But just outside of the boundaries of South Central lies an abundance of wealth. A few miles north are the streets of the Hollywood Hills and Beverly Hills.
You know what's crazy though, bro? It's like when I went to LA, we stayed downtown LA. And everywhere we went was like Rodeo, Hollywood Hills, Venice Beach. I never seen, you know, the real South Central, you know, the real rough parts. And it's crazy. I say that to say, bro, LA's huge, bro. Like, Los Angeles is huge, bro. It's huge. Feel me? I went a lot of places when I was in LA. Did not once see the hood once, bro. And, like, I'm not going on vacation to go see the trenches. I'm cool. I'm good. I believe y'all. I can watch it on YouTube, bro. We straight. It's just crazy, though, that you realize I got this area where it's real life gangbanging, it's real life the trenches, and then right outside of it or surrounding it is real life rich people, bro. It's the wealthy. It's crazy.
A few miles west lies the beach cities of Santa Monica, Venice, and Marina del Rey. And just a few miles south are the upscale cities of Rolling Hills and Palos Verdes. Normally, these two worlds don't mix. But in 2017, a young man named Cameron Terrell made national headlines when he crossed that boundary and stepped into the rolling 90s, which is one of the most reputable gangs in South Central Los Angeles. Palos Verdes is an upscale city filled with cliffside homes,
that shit beautiful,
top-rated schools, golf courses, and country clubs. Cameron Terrell was raised here. His mother, Deborah Terrell, is an interior designer with a list of wealthy clients. His father, Donald Wayne Terrell, is president of New and Improved Media, a media consulting company based in El Segundo, California. The Terrell family lives in a 4,000 square foot home that is valued at around $1.8 million. They would often take lavish vacations and attend parties thrown by their wealthy clients and neighbors. Cameron drove a black Mercedes-Benz, wore designer clothes, and was given a healthy allowance. Cameron attended Palos Verdes High School, which is one of the top-rated schools in Southern California. By all accounts, the Terrell family was living the American dream, but behind closed doors, the family was in turmoil. Cameron and his parents didn't get along, which led to daily arguments. Cameron began to rebel against his parents and would often run away from home.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. A lot of people say, man, your people, they rich, bro, this, that, and the third. And they assume your life is supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be picture perfect. You don't got no problems. You don't got no issues, bro. That ain't how it is, though, bro. Like, even if you say you on the right track, right? You good in school. You do good in sports. Whatever the case may be. And your people wealthy, bro. They might not agree with your outlook on this. They might restrict you from doing this. And you want to do this. And it might not be nothing bad. It's just some people got other motives inside their brain, especially parents, bro. Parents always think because they older, because they experience a little more than you, that they know, like, they know more than you, bro. That's not the case all the time, bro. Like, sometimes, bro, parents gotta let kids be kids, bro. Like, kids gonna mess up, kids gonna make mistakes, and I feel like a lot of parents go wrong where they try to stop their kids from messing up or stop their kids from doing certain things, and all their kids gonna go, all their kids gonna do is go behind their back and do it regardless. So with that being said, if they ain't had to sneak and do it, if they feel me, if you supported them a little bit to let them do this, not even talking about no gangbanging shit, I'm talking about in life general. Feel me? If you supported them to do this and it don't work, feel me? The kid will feel more comfortable letting it go or not doing it, bro. But if they gotta sneak behind your back, this, that, and the other, bro, man, like I always say, bro, the rich parents have the worst kids because the rich parents most of the times out of 10 be the strictest parents because they know what you need to do to be successful. They know how to keep you on the right path. But all that leads to is they kids going behind their back and doing it instead of doing it in their face. And if a kid can be transparent with his parent, bro, I feel like that's the most healthy relationship a parent and a kid can have. That's just my opinion, though.
There are a lot of rumors regarding Cameron and how he initially connected with people in South Central. Some say it was through drugs, and some say it was through social media. But one thing is clear. Once Cameron made his way to South Central, he became infatuated with the streets.
Ain't no going back,
Cameron
huh?
became good friends with one of the boys there. He would stay at his house for days, weeks, and months at a time, and would even call the boy's mother Mom. Sometime later, the boy was being courted by the Rolling 90s Crips and told Cameron he should also join. Cameron jumped at the opportunity, and shortly afterwards, the two boys were initiated into the gang at Jesse Owens Park, which is a stronghold of the Rolling 90s. Cameron dove headfirst into the gang life. He was given the nicknames Milk, White Boy, and Bright Eyes. He would get clothing made with his gang and nickname in large letters. He even got a tattoo of the Washington Nationals logo on his chest, which is a logo the Rolling 90s adopted to represent Western Avenue, a street that stretches through the heart of their territory. It's safe to say that Cameron adapted to the gang lifestyle as the years went on. He was from Palos Verdes, but he called South Central home, and the Rolling 90s embraced him.
That's crazy.
It's been said that Cameron was no stranger to crime, and he indulged in everything the gang lifestyle had to offer. Things like drugs, robbery, and murder. On the morning of October 1st,
That's
2017, Cameron and two other young men were riding in his black Mercedes-Benz. The group was armed as they entered the territory of a longtime rival gang, the A-Tray Gangster Crips. The rivalry between the Rolling 90s Crips and the A-Tray Gangster Crips goes back decades, and fights and shootings aren't uncommon between the neighboring gangs. Around 11:26 a.m., a 21-year-old man named Justin Holmes was walking down the street with two other people. As the group walked down 78th Street towards Western Avenue, they were approached by two men. The two men asked him what gang they were from. Holmes replied that he didn't gangbang. One of the men pulled out a chrome revolver from his sweater and began to open fire. Holmes was shot as the two people with him ran away. The suspects ran to a waiting black sedan and fled down an alley near Western Avenue. The two people that were walking with Holmes ran to a nearby store and called for help. They then returned to the scene of the shooting and stayed with Holmes until help arrived. Holmes was taken to the hospital and pronounced dead at 12:02 p.m. The autopsy would later show that he was shot twice, including a fatal shot to the back.
See, like, with the whole gangbanging thing, bro, like, I understand it. You feel me? I know where it originates from. I know why they retaliate and why they do what they do and move how they move. But my whole thing be like, bruh, if nobody ever did nothing to you, bro, nothing to people you care about, like them personally, them, like, if this specific person ain't do nothing to you, bro, or like, come on, bro, like, why? Why though? Like, I can see if somebody done robbed you, somebody done, you hear me, did something to one of your men, one of your friends. All right, okay, you want to gangbang, that's what you do, okay. But you just riding down the street and see somebody that's might be affiliated, bro, you just, like, that's just dumb to me, bro. I don't agree with that, bro. I don't understand it. It makes no sense. You taking innocent lives off the street, or you taking lives off the street, period, bro. These niggas got families. These niggas got mothers, fathers. If they don't got fathers, they got a mother. If they got a mother, they got a father. You feel me? Like, grandmothers, kids, nieces, nephews, like, I don't understand it. I don't get it, but it ain't for me to get. I'm not from LA. I don't gang bang. We don't got the gangs here. That ain't how I operate here. And where I'm from, no hood is going to be for another hood if that hood ain't do nothing to them, bro. It'll be cordial. And I feel like that's how it should be. Now, if this hood and did something to they hood, all right, it goes the same way. They beefing, they into it, they got static. You know me? But if this hood ain't never did nothing to this hood, they gonna be cordial, but they ain't gonna be beefing, they ain't gonna be cool. They gonna be cordial. That's how it should be. That's how I am with people. If he ain't do nothing to me, we cordial, we cool. I ain't got no static with nobody. But if he do something to me, it's tension, it's pressure now. You feel me? I feel like that's how it should be. But like I said, I don't gang bang, we don't got gang shit. That's other places. I just don't understand it and don't agree with it.
Detectives working the case began their investigation. They began to look into the background of Holmes in an effort to find a motive for the murder. They found that Holmes, nor the people he was walking with, had any gang affiliation. Holmes was a college student and had a job working for U-Haul. He had a day off from work and decided to hang with some friends. One of the people with Holmes during the shooting picked out the gunman from a photographic lineup. The shooter was a 16-year-old gang member.
And then it's like, bruh, you do that to an innocent civilian, bruh. They have no street code. They don't abide by the streets. They don't abide by none of that. They're going to rat on you, bro. It's not even ratting. They're going to tell who did what to their friend, bro, as they should. They are civilians. That's your dumbness for sliding on a civilian thinking he something that he not, or your dumbness for sliding on a civilian trying to get cool points, trying to get some stripes out here, bro. You tricked yourself out your own spot. They should tell on you, bro. You're dumb. That's stupid to me, bro. You're dumb, a bozo.
Investigators then swept the area looking for other witnesses when they noticed a surveillance camera near the scene. They contacted the owner and asked for the camera footage. Upon reviewing the video, detectives saw the two suspects get into a waiting black Mercedes-Benz and speed off. Immediately, Cameron became a prime suspect. Police knew Cameron due to interactions at Jesse Owens Park in early 2017 and knew he drove a black Mercedes-Benz. Detectives interviewed Cameron about the murder. He admitted to driving the car at the time. Cameron was arrested on October 12th and his bail was set at $5 million. The two young men that were with Cameron were also arrested on October 12th.
And Cameron probably told them who he was with, bro. Like, man, every time I say the streets is finished, y'all always be like, bro, we been knew that. But then you still got niggas out here like this, bro. Feel me? You just went and recruited this kid that ain't been through nothing, that you don't know if solid, gonna fold, bend or break. You just slide, like, you just go slide on somebody with him, expecting him to hold it down, bro. That's where people go wrong at, bro. They expect people to be solid or do what they might do in a situation. You can't look at it like that, bro. Do that work by yourself. Everybody, like, come on, bro. Do that work by yourself, bro. If you do it by yourself, the only person that can snitch on you is you. You hear me? You go on all these people to feel cool, go sliding on niggas with 3-4 niggas. One of them niggas gonna crack every time. We see it every time. You do that work by yourself, nigga can't crack on you, bro. You hear me? You gonna take it to trial, and whatever comes. But for a nigga to rat on you, bro, you should feel dumb. Like, if you get ratted on, you should feel stupid. Do that work by yourself. I don't care what it is. Do it by yourself.
When the police searched the home of the shooter, they found a chrome .38 special revolver. He would later admit to shooting Holmes.
And the reason niggas go with people to do shit like this, bro, they need that battery in their back, bro. A lot of these niggas won't be on what they on by themselves, bro. You know what I mean? We done seen it countless times, bro. Nigga get caught by himself. It's all fun and games. He copping that plea, but he get with his men. He get with them members. Shawty standing on everything he want to stand on because he got that battery in his back, bro. Goofy. That's why I don't involve myself with none of this shit. Goofy.
The names of Cameron's accomplices weren't released because they were both minors at the time of the murder, whereas Cameron was 18 years old and legally an adult at the time of the murder. Cameron and his two co-defendants were charged with 1 count of premeditated murder and 2 counts of attempted murder with gang enhancements.
Sure.
The news of a wealthy white teen playing a part in the murder of an innocent black man in South Central quickly made national headlines. People wondered, how did this happen and what would be the outcome? Cameron sat in jail for about a week, but was released when his family posted $500,000 on the $5 million bond.
That's crazy. Like, look, my parents got money, but I get booked and got a $5 million bond. I'm sitting. I ain't gonna lie. But they put up $500K for a nigga to get out of jail just to get sentenced right back because his car right there and he had already admitted to it. He got to go to jail. Like, they basically bonded him out just so they could say they goodbyes, bro, because he ain't beating it. He didn't admit it to it already. Like,
Cameron's 2 accomplices remained in jail.
$500K is crazy.
Cameron's family was shunned by their Palos Verdes community, clients stopped doing business with his family, and students, parents, and staff at Palos Verdes High School did not want Cameron to continue his senior year at the school, stating that they felt unsafe and uncomfortable with him attending. The school and the Terrell family agreed to let Cameron complete his studies off campus. Cameron pled not guilty to all charges, and his trial began on July 3rd, 2018.
What they give him?
Cameron was represented by an attorney named Javon Blacknell. Blacknell told the court that Cameron was a good kid from a good home, and the case was a result of blatant overcharging. He went on to say that Cameron didn't know the two men were armed when they entered his vehicle, and when he drove into rival gang territory, he thought the two men got out of the car to go tag a wall. Blacknell said that Cameron wouldn't have used his dad's car if he was planning to kill someone. He was shocked when he heard the gunfire. He stated that Cameron sped away as a matter of survival and not in an attempt to flee the scene of a crime. The prosecution painted Cameron as a wolf in sheep's clothing. They presented a stack of evidence in hopes of proving Cameron as an active member of the Rolling 90s and a willing participant in the murder of Justin Holmes.
My whole thing too with the lawyers, bro, like, my nigga, like, I don't understand it, bro. Like, how do I got the common sense to know, bro, he done already got caught up with the feds before. He got tats on him, bro. It's probably endless social media evidence that links him with these people, bro. You're not no good kid, bro. He was with it. He was with it when that shit happened. Now, you know me. Now he in that hole, in that jam. You know me. Like, that's just, I feel like when a lawyer say shit like that, it just, all the credibility you got go out the window, bro, because you blatantly lying, bro. Feel me? Like, oh, man.
The evidence against
Stay out of jail, man.
Following: a shirt with the name Milk in light blue letters, which was found in his Mercedes-Benz. Pictures and videos of Cameron with known gang members wearing gang colors and throwing up gang signs.
Like what, man?
A Washington Nationals logo tattoo on Cameron's chest, which is meant to represent Western Avenue, a street that stretches through Rolling 90s territory. Other evidence included scenes from a music video called The NH Anthem. The NH Anthem is a song featuring rappers from various gangs under the neighborhood Crip umbrella. The rappers diss rival gangs and showed their allegiance to the neighborhood Crips, hence the title, NH Anthem. Cameron can be spotted in multiple scenes of the video, amongst a sea of gang members, sporting a light blue bandana around his neck. The prosecution went on to explain that Cameron would have earned status among the Rolling 90s if he ventured into A-Tray gangster Crip territory and killed a rival gang member. The prosecution also showed a video that was taken by Cameron of gang members kicking over the candles at Justin Holmes Memorial. Javon Blacknell stated that Cameron was living a fantasy.
Niggas loose.
He was unaware of the real-life consequences of his choices.
Shorty
He
loose.
went on to say that Cameron was influenced by music and movies. When asked about the tattoo on Cameron's chest, Blacknell said Cameron got the tattoo because Kevin Durant has one, and Durant is his favorite basketball player. Blacknell called character witnesses to testify on Cameron's behalf. All of them said they didn't think he would murder another human being. Jurors deliberated for nearly a week before reaching a verdict. The jury found Cameron Terrell not guilty on all charges. Cameron spoke to the press after the verdict.
I'll say rest in peace, Justin Holmes. He shouldn't have died that day, and I pray for his family every night. This been weighing on me every single day of my life.
The fucking privilege. The privilege. What that money will do, man. The privilege. He beat it? Bro, he beat the... Yeah, he beat it, y'all. He beat it, y'all. We done seen niggas get slaved for weed, and he beat it, y'all. The privilege, man. That's all I'm gonna say. The privilege.
I don't have to explain myself to anyone. God knows what really happened that day, and God knows what was in my head that day.
The verdict caused national outrage and sparked conversations about white privilege and classism. A lot of people compared Cameron's case to the case of Ethan Couch. Ethan Couch was 16 years old when he decided to drive drunk. Ethan lost control of the vehicle and killed 4 people. During the trial, Ethan's lawyer argued that because the Couch family is so well off, Ethan never had to suffer consequences for his actions, so he didn't understand right from wrong. The attorney went on to say that Ethan suffered from a condition called affluenza. Ethan received 10 years of probation. Cameron's 2 co-defendants await trial. Since they were both 16 years old at the time of the murder, their cases went to juvenile court. The district attorney wants to move their cases to adult court so they can be tried as adults. I want to thank you guys for tuning in.
Man,
Please
good
like.
video, man. Shout out Hood Politics, man. That's a good video. That's crazy, though, y'all. On my mother, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not even going to get into it. That's crazy. Hey, that just, man. It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty, man. Make sure y'all stay smart, man. Stay dangerous. I'm going to catch y'all next time. I'm gone.